Eat the grass? Did you eat the grass?
Double bless cards. That's the hero of
Nice.
this story. Potion, you'll need it. Because you're not gonna get heals.
Nope. But I'm clearing out this side of the room.
I
I'm
was gonna say,
moving
Beth-
around.
the range of
Yeah,
one.
if Beth can stomp the left half of the room and just kill that tree, that's kind of big. There goes a curse out of the way.
Okay, Murphy, I would just like to state that you were, in fact, correct.
It's just bugged, or
I don't know why it doesn't show your mod deck, because I thought it used
There
to in
goes
the
another
beta
one.
when I played the Beast Tyrant. And look, another one of Murphy's curse
two of
cards.
them down.
Unfortunately, that means 2 more can be put into decks.
Now, what if Murphy pulls a +2?
-1.
Damn it. I was really hoping. Well, now he's got the permabuff up for the bear, which will help.
Concentrated rage is very strong.
Although, to be fair, doing multiple singular attacks might be better than one big attack.
With how many
the,
enemies
amount
there
of
are.
curses.
Yeah, but I don't always get
Yeah.
attack cards each turn.
Beth, you've been bit by a snake. But you're not poisoned!
Nope. It makes it a
The
lot
bear,
less,
Yeah.
You're doing a lot better over there, aren't you?
yeah. Well,
She's
if I'm
got
not getting
she's got the
poisoned, I'm
AoE
doing a
clear to
lot
deal with
better.
all these low health targets.
That's why I was like going over my whole deck and I was like, oh, really? Yeah, I would do the perma 1 shield on somebody, but unfortunately because I'm already playing a perma burn ignore affixes on the
Yeah. That
Earth
one's
guy,
in this
and then
mission
I'm
at
also-
least. In this mission at least, that was way more value. Than
yeah,
the
it's just
shield
I already have 2 perma cards up that were burns, so my 10 card deck is immediately down to 8
Yeah.
on the first turn. So
But at the very least, you
I
could
don't
only
wanna have 2 anymore.
because you can only put the shield up on one person anyway, and so removing the poison is still technically removing 1 damage happening to them from every attack.
Right.
So it
Yeah,
ends
I
up
mean,
being
Permanently
actually stronger.
creating Beth not taking bonus damage
Mhm.
for the rest of the encounter, which is a lot of damage that
And
you don't
curses.
even get to see.
Yeah. Mechanically speaking, this was definitely the play. The bird continues to live.
I'm trying to keep it alive by removing its poison.
I hate that bird is not ranged. Hate.
That was my
Why-
complaint with the
A bird should
falcon
be
when
ranged.
I.
Why would a bird be
the summon
ranged?
falcon from the tyrant
You-
is also not ranged.
You know,
Haven't you heard of Pokemon Wind Gust?
no,
with the
no,
wings,
no,
man?
no,
Wind
no,
Gust.
no, it's not. This is a bird
Wind
made out of rock.
gust?
I don't know, whatever
First
it's
off,
called.
the
With
spell
the
like
wings.
the
gust.
attack is just gust.
It is a gust of wind.
I mean, you're
There it
gusting
went.
the wind.
And what's sad is gust
Oh.
wasn't even a flying attack in the original version of the game. It was a normal attack,
Yeah, people
which
forget
never
that.
made any sense.
I'm about to state a hot take, but people always forget Gen 1 actually was weird and kind of sucked.
Gen 1, I would say the birds were bad until you got Sparrow. Sparrow was like the best bird and super insane with Peck, and you just cleaned house on the forest, and you got a Pharaoh really early if you grinded at all. The problem was, if you didn't grind it up to Pharaoh, you'd go into the 3rd city and get baited to trade your Pharaoh for a Farfetch'd, and then learn how terrible Farfetch'd is.
Yeah. I
That was a
wonder.
real
I wonder who's gonna catch more heat. Is it gonna be me for saying Gen 1 sucked, or is it gonna be Ghost for saying Sparrow and Pharaoh instead of Spearow and Fearow?
No one calls it Spear.
Everybody calls it Spearow and
They're
Fearow.
wrong.
It's SPEAR, Josh.
First off,
And Fearow is
Vincent,
FEAR.
it's a translation over from Japanese.
No, they just have different names in English directly.
I don't remember half
A lot of them just
I don't
have
even
different
remember the
fucking
first
names in
class
English. And
anyway.
Beth,
The
you're
ones-
doing your best.
the ones that have puns like that, like Spear-O and Fear-O, are definitely just differently named in Japanese entirely.
Enough. They're blocked my way.
Let's see.
Is it time to set up triage or not yet? The problem is the bear moved out of my range, so I kind of can't do anything about that.
I can move her back.
Abra best Pokemon fight you? I mean, I don't have to. It already teleported away.
The worst part about it was when you were like trying to get the Abra early because you knew it was there in the grass above Cerulean, and you go up there.
What's your speed?
I'm going at 42.
Okay, cool.
And you get up there and it's like the second you see it, you're like, okay. You click to throw a Pokeball, teleports before you, because Pokeballs
What?
didn't go first in the blue.
Didn't they? That was the
Didn't.
strategy. You just threw
In
a
yellow,
Pokeball
they did.
at
They
it.
fixed it. They fixed
What's
it
the
later.
one that sings? Jigglypuff?
Jigglypuff. Well, there's a lot that
That's
can
your
do that,
favorite.
but
You that's seeing, but
yeah,
But
Jigglypuff is the icon.
Like the-
Jigglypuff's the iconic one. It's the one she's talking about.
Yeah.
The
that
one that looks like a round ball.
That cute ass thing. Yes.
It's Kirby, but for Pokemon.
God, all the kids at the daycare always thought Kirby was a Pokemon when they were playing Smash Brothers. I got into a lot of fights about that. It's like, no, Kirby's not
you
a
got into
fucking
a lot of
Pokemon.
fights.
Not physical fights.
Oh, okay.
Arguments.
If I got into a fight,
I didn't. I wasn't beating. I wasn't popping kids in the yard because they said Kirby's a Pokemon.
I mean,
You just
they're
want
going on today.
pop, pop.
Put on my Kirby fighter sword band or whatever, and just start comboing kids. No.
I just remember playing Smash Bros. And then anytime getting killing somebody by like sucking them up and then dropping them off the map with Kirby and then flying back up and surviving, and then just immediately spamming the hi.
I think Kirby alone is the sole reason why they banned taunting in online matches in
Probably,
Smash
yes.
Ultimate.
I mean, or Captain Falcon.
Show me your
Yes.
moves.
Your moves.
Show me your moves. Show me your moves. Show me your move.
Sure.
But at least that one was longer. Like Kirby's was immediate and consistent.
Yep.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi. What?
Do you need grass?
No, my turn already went. Go for it.
Yeah, paralyzed made it easy. I don't know. I mean, I usually for Abra, I just Pokeball because the game kind of screws with you on that one. Because they try to hone in real hard real early that you have to lower the HP of a Pokemon to be able to catch it.
But then they put a Pokemon that its only move it learns
is run away
until level 12 on Abra. You learned Confusion,
any wild
and you
Abra
evolve
will
at
always
16.
have but any wild Abra will always just have teleport in that first place.
And they
so,
just spam the teleport.
and they
it
technically
would
lied
fail
to you
occasionally.
because until you actually get to a spot where you're fighting Pokemon that are above level 20, it's generally easier to just chuck a Pokeball and catch almost anything really easily at full HP. It's actually generally more time efficient almost to not bother trying to lower anything's health early on, at least.
I mean, I mean, even with like Ruby and Sapphire, I've caught Rayquaza by just throwing a Pokeball, and not just like occasionally it's happened. It got to a point where what I would do, Vincent,
Oh,
It-
additional target?
is I would. Oh, that was a
What?
incredible.
Oh, but then the curse on the other one. I muddled the tree. Don't worry, it's not going to hit anybody.
He'll never know what he's doing.
It was almost a beautiful pull.
Because you didn't have Force Encounter with legendaries, you had to talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Just saved.
All you do is save right in front of it, and then just start the battle, and then
Now,
just spam Pokemon.
Mind
and
you,
catch stuff.
the most heartbreaking thing in the world for me is I had the most trouble catching Rayquaza because I'd already used my Master Ball before, and I didn't know Rayquaza existed. So I had to do it the hard way, and I'd already done it so many times, and I got Shiny Rayquaza to show up. And I fought Shiny Rayquaza literally it took me, and it was like I was fighting that for an hour and a half, and it struggled itself to death, and I couldn't catch it. And that sucks because Shiny Rayquaza, the black and I think it's black and gold. Yeah, it's black with a gold stripe.
I remember it.
One of the coolest fucking shinies on one of the coolest looking Pokemon in that game. And it was right in front of me, and it literally would rather kill itself than come with me because
No,
the
it's
game hated it.
healing.
That is
I,
unfortunate.
I got this one at 1 HP.
You know how you have the Forced Encounter with Ralts with Wally?
Yeah, he got the shiny.
He got a shiny.
Did it
in one
even?
of the
Did it
games
stay
I
as
played.
the shiny on
Yes,
when you? It
through
did.
the
The game
whole
actually
game
took
file.
through it. I
Yes.
was curious if it would actually keep track of that when
Yeah,
he's the one
it was a
handling it.
shiny Ralts into Gardevoir by the end.
Wow.
And it's like every time I just healed all that damage.
Mr. Sawbones, can I get a heal over here?
That's gonna
I've
be
been
difficult.
spamming this piece of shit bear that doesn't have any armor. I literally just healed it for 8 health and removed the poison, and it's at 3 HP again.
Oh my god.
Medic! God damn it. I just can't heal enough for how much damage I was taking. And I'm not even playing the game anymore. I'm just
sake.
healing.
Jeez. I need to get over there and deal with the damn pixies
The
now.
fact the bear can't get any type of armor is really brutal.
I don't have any jump. I'm gonna have to get through that snake somehow.
I see armor on the bear. You should be able to put armor in the bear. Look at those little plates on him.
Yeah, 1 damage, nobody cares. Alright, let's see.
There's another ooze there.
What can I do? I can jump.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a heal option here this turn, Murphy. I hope you can heal your bear. The only thing I can do this turn is remove poison.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay.
And I'm gonna try and make my way over to Beth to try and heal her because she's in trouble. I mean, everything's in trouble.
I'm gonna
Oh,
try to
good
tank
heal.
the right side now as hard as I can.
I feel like if maybe I just take care of this snake, I'll be okay.
The snakes are pretty rough. That's
Yeah.
what's killing the bear.
I do not have a jump card right now, though. Oh wait, I
mean,
do, but it's a burn.
Snake's next to you anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
you're
mean,
trying
if
to
I
get
needed
to-
to get
oh,
out, if
yeah.
I needed to get out, I would have to burn a card.
This is true.
Also, the group that I said we were playing Labyrinthine tonight, they're finally ready. Oh my god, the snake's going first. That's another card.
I mean, we could be done after this. I could.
Yeah,
find
I was
something
just
else to play.
letting you guys know.
I really want to play Pony Island.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. There is some stuff where you have to use your brain though, so be prepared to use brain.
Okay, snake gone. I
Do
don't
you
to
have
worry
an
about
escape
snake.
plan for the bear?
Not really.
It's
no.
heal.
Yeah.
Heal, muddle, and immobilize. I
I
mean,
mean, it might help. The heal might help some.
and the pixies aren't attacking.
But do you believe the elite slimes attacking for 4 damage, range poison, are going to be doing more damage with that strength that they're getting?
Probably.
Now.
Hey,
Okay.
you don't get poisoned on a crit fail, Beth. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, that's nice. The slimes are gonna hurt though.
That is correct. There's more elite slimes on the map than we're used to.
Yeah.
I believe that's 6 that I see.
Hmm.
I think I hit the slime
Snake.
instead of the snake.
Snake.
The snake already went though.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, probably just hit the... Yeah.
It's dead. That saved
One
you
less
some
hit I have
damage.
to take, so. My 2 HP.
But not being poisoned definitely makes you able to practically hold the side of the room by yourself, which is definitely impressive.
It just sucks because I feel like we took down this first middle tree so super fast our first run, and then everything fell apart, but I feel like everything fell apart before we even got up to that first tree.
Well, I blew like 2 cards to do the my 7 damage cleave attack on the tree at the
On the
start
first
and
one,
kill the
yeah.
snake. But then I wasn't really in range to be able to help anybody until they moved over to me. Whereas this turn, I didn't even move the first 2 turns because I was just buffing people and healing and removing poison.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, I'm just a permanent heal bot at this point.
Hmm.
Oh god, yeah, trying to catch all, what was it, 26 unknown? All the different letters?
The unknowns were. I gave up on that
Was
one.
was there actually a reason to do that?
No.
I thought there was.
No, like it filled out. As far as I remember, it filled out an unknown Pokedex, but I don't even think it gave you anything. It was just a completionist thing.
Yeah,
The
I
different
remember the,
unknowns represented the alphabet,
Yeah, each one was
yeah.
a letter of the alphabet.
and there was like a secret you could do.
there was some secret
there?
in one of the unknown caves.
I remember, at least, I remember that maybe there was there were people talked about it like it was a mystery, but when I played the game and was trying to keep track of it, no one had figured it out. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I also remember all the stuff people used to do to try and find Celebi.
Yeah.
And
I think that was actually something figured out more recently, like in the last couple of years, about the unknown
Possibility.
thing. But I could be wrong.
I haven't played any of those. Like
I played first 3 gens religiously.
I remember slightly playing something when I was really young, but I don't remember anything about it.
I remember being on the color.
I wanted to go after this pixie right now, but if I go after the pixie right now, the bear's gonna take 2 damage from oozes anyway.
Just hit.
Why don't you just cleave, and then the amount of damage you deal, you get that movement.
Well, because if I move, the bear's taking these 2 hits.
Just stay there
Yeah.
and take the hits.
What if you just kill this guy? You just kill
If
him.
I kill him, lots of if happening here.
You just got a crit.
I cursed.
And so that was a crit fail. I guess I didn't
Got
say
half of it
fail
right.
or...
You didn't specify.
I guess in a way that's my fault because I didn't, specifically say
Alright.
crit.
I have to
I
stay
would
here.
just Stay there.
I have to stay here to
Take
tank,
the
or
hit.
Murphy's gonna have to burn another card, more likely. He might have to burn one
I think
anyway.
Murphy was always burning a
How
card
did
here
this
'cause I
get
didn't.
to
When
right
it
here?
when it had the move heal, it just moved right next up to Murphy to say hello.
And it pulled the +1.
Well,
And
they all got
I guess
strengthened,
I guess
so-
it didn't actually matter because no matter where I moved, he was taking 2 hits. I should
Yeah,
have
he
just
was
tried.
taking 2 hits no matter what.
I should have
But
tried to kill. I should have tried
didn't
to kill
have
the
a way to
pixie.
heal him this turn because
Should have tried to just kill the pixie.
I mean, I healed the bear like 3 turns in a row. I mean, that was all I could do.
I should have just tried to kill the pixie.
I think this is like one of the hardest missions that we're gonna have on here.
Oh, that's definitely a rough mission.
Burner said this is by far one of the hardest missions in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Beth, in the time it took me to get halfway to you, everyone on the other side is almost dead.
Yeah.
However, you too are almost dead. Hey, look, a spawner, Beth. That's exciting.
Should I short rest this turn because these are my last?
That's what I'm
2
short
cards.
resting. I have to. Well, that sucks to lose, but I can't.
Oh,
can't
my
play a game of
4
Risk
heal.
again.
I don't think I can burn that. I think I need to keep my heal card.
I'm healing you here.
But I mean, in general, should I redraw? I'm just burning it. Just burning it.
Doesn't matter what I do. She's gonna be dead soon. I don't have any heals.
I mean, I tried. I was healing every turn. I've probably healed almost 35 health.
I'm gonna do a massive hit on the tree. And then heal myself for 2.
I'm coming over and healing you and myself, I think. Oh, shield 5. That's exciting.
Well, that
I don't
fucks
know
what
what
I
it
was
Ooze is a
doing.
multiply, so only the Vipers are attacking this turn. And because there's no Vipers near Murphy, the Bear's fine this turn.
Except she's gonna rush out in the middle of the crowd.
Yeah, but you said she was dead this turn. She's not dead now.
Unfortunately, she's gonna blow her attack on the thing that she can't hit.
Do you have any type of healing happening for the Bear this turn?
Nope.
Vincent, do you have any type of healing you can do for yourself this turn?
No.
I'll just remove the poison off the Bear.
Hmm. The bear's probably gonna waste its attack on the 6-shielded pixie, so...
Was there a Pokemon game that you took pictures?
Snap.
Yes,
Pokemon
Pokemon
Snap.
Snap.
They actually just came out with a new
Is
Pokemon
that
Snap.
older?
Oh yeah, no, that was a Nintendo 64 game.
Okay, I think I
But-
remember trying to play that one.
Yeah. They did just come out with a new one.
On the.
Oh, it's
Switch?
gonna hit the tree instead. Weird.
Well,
Alright.
it's
Well,
going
it's
to
gonna
attempt to
try.
hit the tree.
Yeah.
At least
There was a
walked
better
away from
chance
the
of that.
ground.
Better chance of that than it trying to attack the fucking 6-shield pixie.
Now, what is the odds of him pulling a crit fail again?
0?
I'm just gonna burn more cards because I'm.
You that
Really
low
good,
already?
so either way.
Yeah. If you're already down there, then just do what you can do.
You might as well just try and help. Yeah.
If we can just get
But
that
what if
tree
he gets a
cleared.
crit here and kills the tree?
Because it
That'd be
won't kill.
amazing.
It wouldn't kill it.
I mean, it would just about.
Oh, if he
Unless
pulls a
he-
flip
if he
one,
gets
yeah,
two
that's
flip
what I'm
one.
saying.
Boom.
He just needed one flip one and then a crit, Vincent.
That's
it was
true.
11,
Still
it was
pretty
doing
good.
5, into crit is 10. It just needed one flip.
Is the +1 heal +1 damage and a heal,
No.
or is it just
Yeah,
heal
yeah.
1 and flip?
It's just a heal.
Is it not additional damage? Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was damage.
Because he dealt 5 to it, right? It has.
Well, I dealt 7 because I rolled.
Oh, because you got the +2 at the
I
end.
appreciate that because I used those heals on you and I'm not immune to poison. And that Viper's going to poison.
Snake is gonna hit you. Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't want to waste the big hit on the snake though.
Oof.
Oh,
Now that
well,
crit on the
I
other
could
hand-
receive the damage. I could just kill myself.
I mean,
Why?
but why would you do that? Just burn a
Depression.
fucking card.
Are you almost out of cards?
I'm definitely closer now.
I didn't know he's gonna crit. Sorry.
I mean, I burned 2 cards at the start to try and help everybody. I don't know why people forget that.
I didn't
Nobody's
forget.
forgetting
I
it.
just don't know where your cards are at. This
Coulda
thing
just
doesn't
killed the
update
tree.
very often.
We keep pulling bad pulls here at the end. Unfortunate.
Well, at least there's not going to be a million oozes on the field.
Exactly 1 million oozes on the field.
At least there's not going to be 2 right next to Murphy.
Murphy, you seem to be in some danger.
Mm-hmm.
We have the maximum oozes.
I think the reason they make this one so hard is because you also, like, you're not just dealing with ranged poison attacks, but then you can't also deal damage back because you just get overloaded by crit fails.
Yeah.
I think that's what makes it just really fucking brutal. Alright, this turn, Beth, I'm healing us both to full. Now that I don't have to move and I can actually get full use out of the combo. And then I guess I'll have to try and make my way back over to the bear.
Yeah.
Although I probably only got like 1 or 2 turns left before I'm gone.
This is a rough one.
If you kill the tree that you're next to, that spawner disappears. You also have a 1 HP who's next to it as well, so you guys clean up a lot of mid. Unfortunately, the right side looking pretty fucking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really need to get rid of the snake, Beth. The snake's the real issue here.
Yeah. I'll attack the snake this turn.
We got all the snakes.
Shielding everybody might be the play.
This turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, shield 2, I mean...
So I think Murphy's dead if his bear takes 1 hit. And this at least helps the Beast Tyrant and...
I mean, I'm healing Mala, but I just have no more cards left.
yeah.
I've had to burn
Everyone
so many
takes the
already.
damage so they get the shields.
Stop, 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 stop. Link, stop.
That and I'm oh wait no, the oozes aren't even attacking this turn.
Alright, Vincent.
I'm not getting
The
poisoned.
fairies.
Time for you to do a thing.
Unfortunately, I feel
Why
like
would you use it on yourself?
to get rid of the poison, they're not poisoning this turn. He said he was healing.
Yeah, but I can just remove poison anywhere on the map, and I go one initiative
Oh,
after.
he's also
That was
poisoned.
a waste of a heal.
No, the bear tyrant
Could
down
have
there.
healed the bear.
2 HP.
Yeah, so it would have 4 HP.
Link, why are you so strange? You just have to occupy that one spot. You should be able to just let her hit it. Because as long as you
In a
don't
way, we're in a better situation in the context of being able to have 2 trees killed this time. Unfortunately, I think card-wise, we're in a worse state.
Do you need grass?
Can you hit anything?
You can't hit
Murphy?
Nope. But I could get
You
XP.
could- you could punch a you could punch that ooze down there.
No, I can't.
Why
I
not?
mean, if you're dead this next turn...
Oh, you mean physically?
You could physically
Yeah,
punch
you
the
could.
ooze
I would say
down.
do the basic attack to that would be better than taking the grass when you have nothing to hit. At least this way, you're actually.
Because
there's
you
a world
you could kill it. You didn't.
Or you could get rid of another curse card,
Yeah.
so your next turn when you're
On a
actually
better-
doing damage, you don't have a curse card. Never mind that now there's extra cards in the deck for Vincent to get.
Yeah.
2 shield helped Vincent out.
Yep.
It's thinking.
Through the wall, huh? Oh, I guess it's over the wall. Yeah.
But the 2
Sigh.
shield from Beth also helped Murphy from damage.
Yeah.
I figured that was the
0.
best play, was her throwing 2 shield on there, guys. I guess this turn, Beth, I'll just attack the tree and the gel guy, because I don't imagine I can get back over to them before I'm dead.
Okay.
Because ideally I want to be long resting so I can get some stuff back so I can benefit further from my combos, but I've been short resting this entire time because
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah, I
think
just
anyone
don't have
could.
time to long rest.
Yeah, I couldn't stop healing.
So
like
many
everybody
enemies on
should
the
not
field.
stop dying.
Such is the problem. We cleaned out a lot of enemies. but-
Most healing I've done in a run as well.
Yeah.
I'm fucking pumping as much as I can here. Unfortunately, I have a whole lot of meat sponges and not a lot of damage. The curse cards
Creator
are really.
gold.
So I guess there wasn't really a reason to collect them all. I thought there was some secret that they discovered recently with the unknowns, but I'm not saying.
So, like, I felt like I remember that no one
I
ever
thought
found
there
a
was like a
reason for it.
story thing in the game
Well,
on
you
the
better-
walls.
Yeah, you got to unlock all the reports, the report pages, and it told about a secret
I
society.
took our gold too.
And you unlocked all the reports after you've collected all the 26 unknowns, and
Yeah.
then you could collect the 2 more, which were the exclamation mark and question mark unknowns. And
That's what it was. You unlocked 2 new unknowns whenever you've collected
Yeah.
all of them.
Oh, I didn't know about those. I didn't know there were punctuation in owns. That's mildly funny, if nothing else. Let's see.
Well, if you guys somehow manage to beat this, I'll have completed my goal. Because I have 2 turns left. This turn and next turn. Kill 3 or less enemies.
Hmm.
So Nasty turn. They hold here. Does he sack the top action for more damage? Probably.
No, because I want to.
The one shield? Or you're just meaning you want to get the XP?
I mean, the muddle and the immobilize.
Everything's ranged. The mobilize means nothing. But the
Muddle does.
making muddle, yeah, you can make an argument for muddle, but is muddle better than +3 damage? Is my question. If you believe that you're gonna just curse on your next attack anyway, then I guess you could at least muddle them for a chance.
I mean, even if he adds that damage, it's not like the any curse.
just-
So, like the
I mean,
he's
I
not
was
gonna
just
kill
throwing
the
food for thought.
ooze.
I'm just throwing ideas out there. I didn't say one way or the other. Unfortunately, Ratman is real low in life.
And I'm out of cards.
He is out of cards. So you can take 2 hits. One where you burn your 2 discards, and then one where you're dead.
Let's go.
Pixie dead.
The fact that there's curses on top of everything.
That's what I was saying. I was
Yeah,
just like,
it's so rough.
the reason it's so bad is not only do they all do bonus damage to us because the non-stop poisons, but then they prevent us from doing damage with the non-stop curses, which is really fucking brutal.
Definitely a very difficult level.
You know, Beth has a lot of self-control when you see her have a card that has the opportunity to loot and she's next to gold, but she chooses to attack instead.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just self-control.
Well, I mean, what's stopping her from looting now, though? Actually,
What?
she could still just move to get the gold.
I
yeah.
see. Oh.
I mean, what is she gonna do next turn? She doesn't usually have a lot of double cards. She can always just move back and hit the tree again.
Did you see me on my stream?
No.
Is that why you said that, Sean?
No.
I circled the reason I wasn't doing it.
Oh, I know. But the 2 perk points, Beth. Imagine the 2 perk points.
Oh, you have the anti-loot.
To be fair,
Wasn't the bear dead 3 turns ago? That's what I was told.
he's dead after this turn. He doesn't have any cards left.
I mean, who does? None of us have cards left. There you go. Removing the poison.
Did we fight Ooze boss? Did I not remember this?
No, I mean, at least I don't know if y'all did in the board game, but we haven't fought an ooze boss in either any of the game on the computer at all.
Oh, yeah.
The glue streams are melting together.
Okay. Trees at 1
Feel
HP,
betrayed,
Beth.
Burner.
Beth, you're watching your stream chat. Didn't even see what I did you?
Yeah, no, I didn't. I was watching Burner. I'm sorry.
Well, here it goes.
Blame my chat.
Well, I healed you to full. I gave you a card that now has a permanent shield on you, and then I cleaved the 2 targets next to us and crit the tree down to 1 HP.
Nice. After this turn, I can move to help them, but unfortunately, one of them is dead.
1?
This one is dead. I think. Are you dead after this turn? Am I just about to lose that card and the...
No, I was saying Misha's also dead. That's 2.
Oh, that is two. Malo, you mean? But yes.
What? That's what I said, Mullen.
Yep. That's what you said this entire time. I
Yeah,
remember.
what have you been hearing?
Mop.
Ow.
Well, I'm receiving the death. Hey, Beth, you remember where you had that mission to be full at the end? Could have done it. I could have done it.
still have a whole other side of the room.
We cleared our side. We helped them with the middle. We went to the left. We killed the one on the left. All they had to do was to clear the one on the right.
How many cards you got left, Vincent?
Nothing but discard now.
Significantly less now. To be fair, before he just took these attacks with all of his cards of it, like in the discard pile, he had only burned like 1 or 2 cards. But now he's at 6 burn. Because he did the unforgivable thing where you end your turn at 2 HP next to a million enemies with all discards. Also, Beth, yes, I expired.
Ew. You get to keep the cards.
You
though.
do, correct.
Interesting. Okay.
Booster shot stays on you, even if I die.
Alright.
Because it can become treated as if it was your card.
Unfortunately, I feel that we just didn't get lucky with the Ooze moves.
I mean, she also keeps my vaccine, so
Yeah,
she now has
that's
a permanent
nice. She's
shield
still really strong,
and
but-
permanent no negative affixes. So
Unfortunately,
maybe-
she's practically
maybe
gonna.
She pulls through it.
She unfortunately has to kill 10 Oozes in a tree by herself.
She's got this. I've never seen Beth fail these.
Yes, you have. We literally just did it like 20
Hey,
minutes
Vincent,
ago.
the imps, they're cursing twice per attack right now.
Mm-hmm.
How many curses do you have? You only have 3. Well, unfortunately, because Murphy went and fucking died, now all the curses are back in the deck.
Yeah.
He just couldn't stay alive, could he? I like how Beth was like, wait, am I about to be left alone here?
Very much so.
And then it goes, Sawbones and Beast Tyrant have exhausted, and I'm just a whiff of dust. I could have survived one more turn if I didn't play that permanent shield on you, but I felt like that made more sense since I already got a crit cleave with my weapon, and I already pulled you to full. There wasn't much more I could do that would be
It was
better
kinda
than
just
giving
a
you a
better
permanent
option.
shield.
I just don't know. I'm not sure we're gonna make it through this. If
Is
I
it
can-
because Vincent just burned?
Well, I
every
can give you.
single
I
card
can give you
that's in
some. I can give you some surety. Here it is, right here. You want? You want
because
some?
you have 10 elite gels, all fucking. Oh, not all. Oh, they're double hitting too. That's nice. But look, they can barely get through Beth's shield, and she can't be poisoned. It's the perfect. I just buffed her to infinity. Imagine you have the
Fine.
quartermaster with all these buffs, Vincent.
Right. Quartermaster might be able to do it. The Quartermaster at least can almost
Yep.
infinitely stall shit. The problem
You
is
can
then.
infinitely stall. I can put so many buffs on you that you're basically untouchable.
The problem there is that the infinity stall kind of also stops you from being able to deal damage as well. So there's a lot of rocks there. It's a shame they don't stack.
Shoot it. Oh, move. Just kidding. It's I'm learning.
See, now all she has to do is run to the other
You
side and
just
hope
need
to
to
God
kill the
that-
other tree. Let's not talk about the last objective.
I mean, if she runs to the other side, if she kills the 2 pixies on
Let's
the
not
way.
even pretend like there's any way
1,
she can
2,
do
3.
this.
There's only 3 pixies. If she kills the 3 pixies, gets to the other side, and kills the tree, and
Look
the
at all these extra
oozes,
cards she has, though. That's
and
so cool.
the oozes pull the multiplication every
Yeah, if
single
the oozes
turn
pull
from here
multiplication for the
on.
next 6 turns.
We have a shot, and we've seen them
And
do it
that's a chance.
before. It's not
That's
impossible.
The only issue is there is still 3 pixies on the map.
Yeah, you have to kill the pixies.
I think we might just need to come back on this one, honestly. I don't think we have either enough damage. Honestly, it feels like we just don't do the damage we need to do. We don't have the right cards. We don't have good enough items, etc., etc.
I mean, a lot of us are full on items.
Not good items, though.
I have pretty good items. I mean, I don't have the
Having a
second
minor
level.
stam instead of major stam, having the boots that give 2 movement instead of boots that give 3, having shield that blocks 1 instead of shields that block 2 or 3.
I mean, I could buy the
all
shield
those
too.
minor items instead of major makes a big difference too.
I mean, the shield's only 1 attack. None of us ever had time to long rest. Like, I don't feel like the items give that much more of an advantage at that point. Well, that's just fucking saddening.
And the nice thing is, You know what might actually have been better is Beth not immediately bailing the entire team to go run to the left side. If she would have stayed like middle side, where all the pixies would have hit her. If she gets hit by all the pixies, they use the curse card on her, but she can't be cursed with that card I gave her. So she's soaking those attacks, so we're not all getting curse cards on a deck. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Or I could make Murphy immune to it since he has the summons and the bear. That might have been even better.
The main problem is we have all that healing, but to maintain it, I had to keep giving up things I was going to do to kill... Like, I was going to kill that elite pixie, like, 8 turns ago or some shit.
So
Probably
you're
not that
saying
many,
the
but-
reason we failed this is my fault.
Not your fault, it's just because I...
That's kind of sound.
That's because you feel like everyone who says anything is an attack on you. But what I was
Verbatim,
attempting
you
to
said,
say...
if I
Verbatim,
hadn't
you
had
cut
to
me
move
off.
over to get your heal,
Verbatim, you cut
would've
me
killed
off
that
before
guy.
I finished. I feel like if I had instead...
yeah,
had
but
gone
look how many
over-
monsters are on the field,
I feel like
Vincent,
if I'd had gone over there instead of trying to keep
do you think killing
staying
that one
healed,
elite pixie would have made the difference against all these gels?
we pulled several more curses. If I'd have killed it a long time ago with that big ass attack, I mean, I may not have,
So much quieter.
but the if I'd have just maybe given up trying to stay as healthy and tried to blitz down
you also
some of the things.
killed a Viper by coming over and doing that.
I did.
So then the Viper would have stayed there and then beaten the fuck out of the bear, where the bear would have died sooner.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the
Would-
bear
would
could have
Murphy
burned a
die
card.
right at the start been
I
better
don't know
than
if he
the
would have. Would he
curses?
have died straight at the start, or would he have burned one card then, and then the bear kills the snake? I mean, you're.
He would have got hit by 3 things after already taking a 5 damage hit and being poisoned. Instead, you soaked that hit.
Just a lot of
which-
bad stuff happening all the time. Like half of my strategy every time is like I ended
That's
up
why I
having
said
to stop and
I
tank
think
things.
Death here and then push it into that.
Wait,
Well, I mean,
what?
but it.
Oh, the pixie?
Move 3 and then pixie into that. Because you have a chance to kill it with 3 damage and then it takes the 2. I mean, it's really RNG related, but it's a chance. And equal to 0. Really was hoping we get the +2 puddle or one of your other +2s.
I don't know. Maybe if I blitzed them and tried not and just let you focus the healing on the bear, but then the fucking tree kept spawning shit on top of the bear anyway. It's like, I don't know.
I mean, there's a world where having one person go right for tree, one person go left for tree, and then me be with the bear in middle is a better play. I don't know.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Because I think if we take too long to take out the trees, it just becomes... I mean, I don't even know if it was the trees pulling the summons that was the biggest issue, or it's just the fact whenever the oozes pull the multiply, because there's already 5 oozes at the start of the game. There's 5 on the map immediately. I mean, maybe killing the elite, makes the difference. It felt with how many of those oozes spawned, we were kind of in a real bad place either way.
Oh, they just had to heal, didn't they?
I mean, if they didn't heal and shield a million, what else would they do? That's just the imp way. Fairy way? Yeah, they're imps. If only that did damage for each obstacle she
Yeah, oh
created,
god,
that'd be
if
such a sick
if
card.
it's stacked, it would be broken though.
She can technically get through as long as she didn't put an obstacle to the right there. Yep. There is a path now. Oh, I'm just realizing something, Beth. The only way to the tree is down this way.
Oozes.
Yeah.
Oh my, that's icky.
Yeah. She gotta kill the oozes anyway.
What's even worse is they're doing the thing again. So,
Oh good, more
Blocking the path.
oozes.
One more. That's it, though.
Alright.
Now, to be fair, if they just do it one more turn,
Several of
like
them will die.
4 oozes die. What's your deck looking like? You're not.
She's not in too bad of condition. It's
just doing 24 damage.
24 damage to the goddamn tree in the end. That could also still spit out more oozes. Once some of these
What
oozes
if we
die.
ask it politely not to spit out oozes?
I mean, if you could, I don't know how much time you've spent talking to trees, but in my experience, they don't tend to be agreeable.
So, if they disagree with you, would that fall under, like, mutiny, or would you say more like treason? That's it.
No. Can't even. Can't even. We're moving on.
I saw the disappointment on the stream. Just the hanging the head down. Such disappointment. Beth, you can do it! But what I was thinking, Vincent, I think you stepped away, but I'm thinking maybe instead of giving Beth the immune to all things, we give it to Murphy. Because when he summons stuff, as well as the bear, he's susceptible to getting curse cards from 4 different units. But if he's immune to curses, then he's actually absorbing the...
But does it work in that manner, or is it because
Yes.
he's immune to the curse? If the curse goes on, technically is being given to the thing that's not immune to curse, can't he still end up getting that curse? Because they didn't curse him, they cursed the summon. It's just that the summon puts the curse in his deck.
See what it looked like.
Yeah, because I'm not 100% that it would actually prevent it, since technically the curses are being applied to something else. It just ends up in his deck.
But I think when it has a card that says you're immune to all negative conditions, they can't put a curse in your deck.
Maybe.
Also, Beth, can you stop dying, please?
But then that also has the backdrop of then the tanks neither of the tanks will have negative the no
might
poison
just be
thing.
the fact that there's not a solution for this.
Well, because somebody not being poisoned, like Beth not being able to be poisoned, is the one reason why Beth managed to clear that whole side almost alone and still have most of her deck. I feel like that was still the play. Like, if it's not on her, it has to be on the other tank, and I don't think you can do it to the bear, unfortunately. But I feel like that sort of wastes a resource.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Plus, it was almost more of a fluke that the bird lived as long as it did.
The summons are not immune. That's what Burner just said.
That's what I figured. That's how I was afraid it would work. Because the summon's not immune, it still applies the condition.
56 healing.
And it sneaks it down in there. It's a lot of healing.
That is definitely the most healing I've had on any character.
Murphy tanked a shit ton of damage. And Beth did a shit ton of damage.
Not enough.
No. That's a rough one either way. Like I feel like spawn luck there is also an issue. Like, we kind of need the oozes to waste more turns than they did, because being spawned in and also attacking.
Come back to.
Like, I don't know how we do it without the sawbones,
that you get
though.
that are just better. Sometimes you just get better cards at a later level.
But I don't know. I don't know. Because the character I'll likely have to switch to before we get back, I don't know if it would make better or worse. Yeah. So it might make it better, but I'm not.
2 more exhausts to go through, and then you're there.
Yeah, we're getting pretty damn close.
But all right, that is where I shall call it, so that we don't play and burn Murphy out, as was stated in the prophecy.
Alrighty then. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Beth might switch to Pony Island if you're doing stuff with her.
I might come back for that if she's gonna do that, but I have to go get food if we're off the stream now. So, because now I have to eat. I have to eat too. So, yeah.
I'll see you guys later.
Later.